maybe for New Year. Okay. All right. Let's get on to your yoga mat. Let's give me a hand, please, when I'm on my yoga mat, so I don't look beheaded like the Queen of France. Okay. We're gonna have some humor this morning. Let's stand in the middle. I put two so I can move around and have some fun. Just to remind myself to have fun, really, because it's Christmas. But you don't have to have too much, obviously. And so stand here tall and take your hands to the side and bring your feet together and clap your hand up above your head over there, and then lean to one side. And readjust my camera once more, because obviously it didn't work. There you go. And then go to the other side. There you are. Oh, maybe you just woke up, or maybe you've been going for a walk and all that. One more time on each side. Because if it's noon in your house, maybe you're lucky enough. Done a lot of stuff already. And going to the other side. Yay, one more little stretch as I continue muting everybody. Voila. And then up to the center. Inhale, tall, tall, tall. Spread your fingers. Exhale, bend your knees and swing your arms back. Feet flat. Inhale, rise up. If you could give yourself a little energy here, it would be great. So you're going to go exhale, fly your arms up, inhale, in the other direction. It's a little bit like Qigong. Let's do 5 more. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale. And remember, you're practicing with your body, not mine. So if you're tense, if you have injury, if you're not used to doing yoga, well, this is your time to take it easy, yeah? All right, inhaling in there. Think of something you're grateful for, because even though this is a nightmarish situation, think of something you're grateful for. And then go to one side and to the other. Let's come into your heart and exhale, hand out your heart. And then drop your hands down, take your left leg back behind you and left knee down on the ground. Flatten your back foot and inhale, rise. Lift your arms, stay right there. See, some people are still coming in. And I think I'm receiving some kind of text as well. Keep going like this. All right, Amy, I hope you're there. And then press your hand, take your back leg up and all the way forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. And inhale, rise all the way up. There you are. Little opportunity to press your palms together and go to one side. And go to the other side. There you go. And reach tall. And exhale, float all the way down to the ground. Take your other leg back, plant the foot flat down. Dealing with that here for a second. Breathe here, lift your arms up. And breathe higher. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale. And release down to the floor. And all the way come forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. Inhale and rise. There you go. Take your hands around your elbows for a sec, like such. So clasp them, you make a little TV around your head and go to the side. So it should get you a little further. Can you engage a bit, Tammy? Inhale tall and go to the other side. There you are. Hi, Amy. I'm glad you're finally joining. Inhale. Awesome. And release. So now release your arms. All the way down. Take your left leg back behind you, left knee down, flatten foot. Inhale, rise up. Clasp your hand like you just did. Ha. Inhale. Lean forward with your ribs, but engage your tummy somehow. And lean a bit to the side. Inhaling deep and exhaling. Inhaling and rising. Exhaling and down. And first downward facing dog. That's going to be interesting. Press your hands, push your leg back. And breathe in here. Inhale and exhale. Bend one knee. Bend the other knee. Please, if your heels tend to touch the ground, move your feet a little closer to your wrist so they don't touch the ground, or a little further back. Whatever solution you find, so your heels are kind of floating in the air. And breathing in and out. And slowly look between your hands and walk your feet forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale down. Inhale and rise all the way up. Clasp your hands around the elbows. Let yourself go to one side. You may notice you're going further down the road now. Engage your tummy more and even your glutes. Inhale, tall. Go to the other side. Inhale and rise, rise, rise. And exhale and go down. Take your right leg back behind you, right knee down. Flat foot. Inhale and rise there. Get long, clasp your hands. Maybe you do the other elbow, you know. It might feel a little funky because it's not as usual. Breathing here. The whole idea here is to press enough your hands that you give some support for your shoulder blade there to lean back more. And engage some tummy and lean to the side. There's that side stretch. It's so needed if you've spent your last months on computer. Inhale and rise. Lengthen. Exhale, press your hands by your foot. Lift your back leg and invite the downward facing dog. All right, inhale in there. And exhale. Inhale forward to your plank. Hold it there for a sec and then push it back. I don't know if some of you were with me on Saturday. We did some core and I actually still feel it. I did some core on Tuesday. I still feel that as well. So breathe there. Inhale forward to your plank. Knees down. Chest down. Slide yourself forward. Inhale. Lift your chest. Smile because you're not alone. There's a bunch of us. Exhale down. Tap your toes, push yourself all the way back to your downward facing dog. And inhale and exhale. Let's get into some juice here. Bend your knees quite a lot and give yourself some bounce. As we are kind of bouncing here. Down, up and down, up and down. And then go all the way down to your knees to the ground. Place your hands really under the shoulder and lift your knees. So you kind of like, oh, I'm hovering and I'm down. Hovering and down. Hovering and down. This is about 5 more times. Hover and down. Hover and down. Smile over. And then you think, is this over yet? No, you're hovering. So that. Drop your hands all the way down. Extend your feet. Inhale and rise. Exhale, release, tuck your toes, rise on up, down or down. Check how it feels. Now you know where your belly is, so engage it. Bring your feet together, lift your right leg up, bend the knee. Roll a little bit your ankle. Invite a little space here, but press your left hand down. I'm not here with you today, but I hope you can press your hand. And lift your knee, bring it all the way to your nose. And hover here into that planky nose, knee, nose, knees, nose. Rise back up. Knee to nose once more. And out there, open once more to the side. And take that knee all the way to your chest. And drop that foot between your hands. Lift yourself up. By now you should be a little warmer. Grab your elbows around your your hands around your elbows. Sorry, breathe there. And lean to the side. Oh, how's that leaning going? Inhale, rise. Stand tall. Extend your arm forward like you're reaching for that amazing 2021. We can't wait for you to be here. We can't wait now, can we? Breathe in there. And drop your hands between on each side of your foot. Lift your back leg and be like, oh, hello, standing split. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, coming closer. Inhaling halfway. And exhaling, coming closer. Drop that left foot next to the right. Inhale halfway. And exhale down. And rise all the way up to the sky. Because no matter what, we can always rise. You can always rise for a better life, better year, better everything. Exhale and come down to the ground. Press your hands and see if some of you, not everybody, could bend the knees and jump back into a plank. Some of you walk back into a down dog and find a plank, okay? No question asked. You do what you do. It's your own body, remember? Inhale back to your downward dog. Lift your left leg up into the sky. Press your right hand, press your left hand, lift your left foot higher. Bend your knee, open to the side. Like, oh, high ankle. And then knee to nose. Hold it here in that plank. That's kind of your cause there, you know. Inhale and rise. Exhale and core. Inhale and rise. Bend the knee, find some freedom. Get your core going into that little funky plank. And then drop the foot down. Keep your back leg long. Inhale and rise. Oh, release your wrist. You know, those of you on computer all week. Yeah, release your wrist. Release your wrist. Finger move. Clasp your hands around the elbows. Please engage the core. Engage that place around there. Lean to the side. Nothing else is moving, just the upper body. Breathe there. Inhale tall. Look in front of you, extend your arm. And like me on TV, can you see that line created from my ankle over there to my wrist? Can you try to mimic that? Some of you have the arm very out. Don't. Bring your arm by your ear, make things a little harder for yourself. Good job. And then forward, drop the hand down, standing split. So some of you standing split could be right there, I'm fine. Just level your hips so you don't have any pain in the sacrum. I'm not too interested in the ballerina, foot up high like crazy, okay? No, like get some situation here in your lower back. Make sure you're fine. You actually can lean a little bit more forward for those flexible, but you can also not do it. It's cool, okay? Play with your back toes if you're bored. And drop your foot forward. Inhale halfway here. And exhale down. Bend your knees quite a lot. Keep your heels on the ground. And bring your hand on your knees. This is your little chair. It's a Christmas chair. Bring your feet together. All right? And then take your arms high. And when is it hard yet? Is it? Really? I know some of us are very young in the room. I think we're like early 20s, maybe late 19s. And some of you are much older, like me, like past 45. So be whatever you can, okay? With the next move. Exhale, go down, sling, 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 lift your arm. Lift your leg and be like, why did I do yoga today? It's Christmas. Because you can. Move back, down. Extend your arm back. Move over that. Drop your feet, lift one foot up, lift the other foot up. I like to think of Marilyn Monroe like that, kind of, you know, elegant, graceful. Yeah. Inhale there. And then back. So don't think Tomb Raider. Think Marilyn Monroe. You see what I mean? Yeah. Flash. The beauty. Instead of the plastic. And overly muscular, not very feminine. Yeah, okay, let's get that going once more. Up and up with grace, go back, Grab your feet, grab your knees, see if you can rise up to standing. Yeah, that was the move. That was that move. I knew some of you will be like, what is she doing with my body? Inhale encore. Exhale, release down to the ground. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. Plant your hands, fingertips by your toes. I have straight leg, you may have bent knees. Okay. Take your left leg very back. Very, very, very back. All right. Plant your left hand, maybe on the block. Maybe on the ground. And lift your right arm. So you have that opportunity to, oh, but this is for all the mamas in the room that have babies that are less than a year old. Like, yeah, I can live here in that pose. If I engage my tummy a little bit more, it's even better. Awesome. Take your arm by your ear. Push your fingertips in one direction and your heel of the foot there in the other direction. Now look at your front knees, that right knee. Can you make it 90 degrees? Can you? Now can you look at your belly and bring it in a little bit more? Yeah, just a little bit more as you twist. Now open your arm once more up high. Yeah. Now take your arm behind your back. Oh, here's your sacrum, and then back above your leg. Reach. Reach for an imaginary last gift. No, don't. Don't stop spending. And all the way down. Take your back leg all the way forward. Like little standing flea. And fold forward. Inhaling halfway. And exhaling down. Inhaling and rising all that way up. Palm can touch, it's kind of fun. Oh, it's in parallel, like such. Like a little T there, or I. All right, ready? Chair pose. Touch the nail to the ground if you can. Sit down. If you're younger, you go lower. Yeah, there. Breathe. This is your chair, my friend. Senza's chair right there. One more breath. And you know what's coming, so let's go get it. Drop down. Lift here. Knee bend. You can stay super cute here with one foot down to help you balance. Some of you even hands under the knees. I didn't mention on the first side, if you have back pain, it's really your way. But the rest of us can be like, yeah, it's Christmas. Na, 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 na. I'm not playing music, I'm nice to you, because it just sounds so shitty on Zoom. But you could play Christmas music in the background. Also saying, I did send you music for Shavasana. I hope you got it. It's beautiful. All right, one more. You do something here. One up, one down. Make it look like it's easy. You know, like me. Smile a little bit more. Yeah, I see you not smiling. Thanks. All right. And when you're ready, move back. Cross your leg. Come on up. Without the hands. Yeah, almost. All right. Relax. And exhale, fold down. Now I forgot which leg was in front and all that, but I said we should take the right leg back. I think. I might be wrong. Lift your arm. This is that lunge we did earlier. And breathe here. One more breath. And then we're going to do that twist. You remember that twist? Inhale there. So take your hand down. Maybe you have that block. You're going to inhale and rise. And I still want to see you, so I'm just going to turn around so I see the screen there. Here we go. So bend your front knee 90 degrees. Take your arms. This is where all the mama in the room are like, yeah, I can do this. Now take your arm by the ear and reach from ear to wrist. Engage your tummy more towards your spine. Don't give me those crazy, nasty little fingers that are useless. Push. Yes. Oh, I like what I see. Some of you are reaching like star finger toward me. And inhale one more time there. And slowly exhale. Dropping down here. Lift your back legs. This is your option instead. Breathing in. And breathing out. And drop down. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. Inhale and rise all the way up. And exhale down. Just play with your shoulder a bit. Roll. Place your hand on your shoulder like those things that decorate the shoulder in the army, you know? Yeah, that type of thing. And move around in one direction and then in the other. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And now take your left arm up, bend the elbow, and reach that hand towards the middle of your back there. You just push in a way that is safe for you, all right? Yeah. Press your head against your forearm. And then maybe you can take your right hand all the way behind and clasp your fingers here. You can see me, I'm like, barely touching. It's fine. So if you're not touching at all, you can grab your sweater, your t-shirt, whatever you're holding, and breathe here. Yeah. Now some of you bounce your ribs forward. Can you actually bring them a little bit more back so your core can engage more? Some of you are smiling. I know the family yoga is fun. I can tell. Some of you are having a blast in there. Yeah. Inhale and rise. And exhale, switch side. Okay, so that's your moment where you push your head against your arm. You reach your arm down below. There. And maybe your finger can touch my hand like they're not touching at all on that side. I'm just going to grab my hand and pull. Engage your tummy so you're long and kind of there. Breathe. Here you go. And then release. Last little detail. Take your left hand, grab your ear, like really, you can grab your earlobe like that with your pointer finger, and drop the head, and then take your other arm and grab it behind you. So you're in that kind of square frame here, and then drop that here. So it's not forceful, hello people, it's not forceful. Keep your legs together a little bit more. Some of you have like wide leg. Inhale, go on up and switch side. Stang, down, down. Breathe. Yeah. Not force, but length. Okay, length. And don't forget to smile. Remember? It's important. I see you not smiling. Well, hopefully I have Shai smiling. Thanks, Shai. I appreciate it. Inhale. All right. Release that. Release the shoulder. Let's play a little bit more. I am warm, so hey, I'm dropping the cashmere sweater. All right. Come on up here to the top of your mat. Inhale and rise. Palms together. Dive down. Exhale. Press your hand on your shins. Inhale halfway. Sit down into that chair that you know how to do now. Extend your arm and breathe. Now, we won't do the ab thing again. We're just going to get very light on the right foot. Lift it up and take it back. Drop it down and inhale here. This is up. Now straighten your back leg. Press your hand in a prayer and get your tummy. Then take your elbow by your knee. Inhale in there. Nice inhale in the twist and exhale. So some of you that need to can drop your back knee down. All right, breathe here once more. If you can, drop your right hand outside your left foot and lift your left arm high to the sky. And slowly exhale, coming back. Flat hand. Push back into a down dog. Inhale into a plank. Exhale, knees down. Chest down, up. Plank all the way to cobra or up dog, which I don't teach too much. So enjoy this one. And then push back to dog. Breathe in that dog. Open your feet a little wider. Like as wide as your yoga mat. Bring your hands a little closer to your feet. So your heels are touching the ground. Take your right hand up and clasp it around your left ankle. And look under your left armpit and beyond it. Inhale in there. And exhale, come back to your dog. Bring your leg together. Bend your knees and, option 1, jump between your hands. Option 2, play kicking up into handstand. I know I have A few of you might be able to. So you play with that. The rest of us are like, okay, I'm jumping forward. I'm trying. I'm jumping back. I did it. I'm jumping forward. So you got 2, 3, 4, all the little handstand play. Okay? Choice, choice, choice. Inhale. Halfway. Exhale and down when you're done. Inhale and rise to the sky. Rise to the sky. That is pretty great in San Francisco, so I hope you get to do a little walk before the rain. Exhale and sit low into your chair. All right, so belly engaged, yes. And butt back, yes. Ribs back, yeah. Arms long. Lift your left leg up. Bring the left leg back. Drop it down, back far. Inhale your arms. Straighten your back leg, yeah? 90-degree front foot. Front knee. Inhale there. Hand in a prayer at the heart. Exhale. Elbow to knee. You got this. And breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And that's where some people did bring the left hand to the ground and the right arm to the sky. Some of you did that on the first side. So do it here. And for some of us, it's like, yeah, maybe in another lifetime. Maybe 20 years ago. Don't worry, just breathe. Do another type of twist. And inhale. And all the way down. Press your hands, push back into your down dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Find your way. Knees down, chest down, or plank all the way. Feet flat, inhale, cobra, or on top of feet, up dog, your choice. Exhale, drop your knees, move yourself back into child pose. Oh, that's nice to do a little rest in between. Drop your forehead down and take your hands behind your back, interlace them, and just drop them for now. So it's like interlace your hand over your sacrum. Okay, that's that little phase one. And then slowly, you're gonna move your head a little forward and drop on top of your head here. So really the top, yeah? And if you have neck injury, just stay here and don't push on it at all. And some of us can actually take those hands like bunny ears to the sky. It's a nice shoulder release. And also 7th chakra activation. So whatever, you know, need a little bit more connection to spirituality, get there. All right, and then slowly let that go down. And rise on up. You can massage that top of the head there. We don't often get on top of it in my classes. Yeah, awesome. Inhale, rise your arms tall. Exhale, bring your hands down onto the ground. And for a moment, take your right leg back. So if you have knee injury, I will recommend placing that blanket I talked about under your knee. And you see my leg is parallel to my torso. I mean, it's in line with my torso and parallel to the ground. It's not over there. I don't care about that. Yeah, all right. Engage your tummy. Bring your legs to the center and extend your left arm in front. So it's opposite hand and leg. Opposite. Yeah, all right. Inhale and turn to the side. Ooh. Open the arm in one direction, the leg in the other, then come back to center. Do that 3 more times. Out there, in there. Out there, in there. And out there, stay. Drop the foot down and lift yourself up. We have cut that side lunge. Yeah. Take your right hand to your right leg and let yourself lean to the right. Inhale tall. Take your left hand as far out as you can and lift your right leg. Lift your right arm up and right arm by your ear. Extend as if you wanted to touch both walls of your room. Maybe grab your ankle with your hand. And it feels like a little back bend ready to happen here. You could turn your tummy towards the ceiling. Lovely. Inhale tall. Exhale all the way down where you started on hands and knees. Do a little cat and a little cow. And then extend your left leg. So as we said, okay, not too high, not too low, kind of right there in the right place. Extend your right arm up. Press an imaginary wall here with your hand and your back foot toward the midline. One more breath here. And then slowly extend to the side, arm and leg, and come to center. Arm and leg, come to center. Arm and leg, come to center. Drop your leg out and lift on up. So foot and knee are in the same line. Extend your arm top. Drop your left hand to your left knee or in that direction and start aiming to the left side, but not to touch your hand or head with your leg, more to extend to that side, to that whole wall next to you. Inhale to center. Exhale, right hand comes down in line with the right knee. Lift your left foot and breathe here. Extend your arm like I'm doing. Look in front. Yes, I see some fingers reaching for the screen. And if you did on the first side, bend your back knee, grab that ankle and breathe there. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and rise. Drop yourself back to where you started. Both knees down, both hands down. Nice. Drop your elbows down on the ground and your palms face one another. Maybe you can interlace the finger. Maybe you don't have to. So we're going to do two different things here. The people that have a headstand practice could play here with placing your top of the head down and coming into a headstand. The rest of us that have like injury in the neck like me or anything else, what you're going to do is just keep your head looking at your hands and lift your leg. Okay? And so you can lift your leg one and then the other. So the headstand is really only for people that practice it, that have no neck injury, or that have a wall to do it against. And the dolphin is more for the rest of us that are working on strength, that don't need any more pain in the neck. All right, breathe in there. Coming down slowly if you were in the headstand, bringing your knees back down, everybody, and rising yourself here. Take your hands back once more and breathe here. Push your hands away. Maybe your finger interlace, but not your palm touching. Release any tension in your neck. One more breath. Awesome. Pull even further. And inhale, top. Lift your hand to your knees. And then bring your right leg forward. Tuck your back toes and lift your back leg up. Get ready to balance here. Take your hands forward, like we did earlier, and extend forward into warrior 3. Hold it there, and then drop your hands. Keep your standing split. Maybe your left hand stay on a block, and rise your right arm high to the sky. So it's like that twisted half moon pose. Yeah, breathe in there. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to folding forward. And come back to where you came in. Plant your back toes in. Lift your arms up. Inhale and rise. Extend your arms out and interlace your finger. Breathe here. Drop your back heel down. Like if you wanted to do warrior 2. And drop your chest forward. Dropping your head towards the ground or towards your calf. It's inside your right leg. Getting into your hips, friends. Yay. Inhale, push on your feet. Press on your hands back. Lift tall. Your shoulder blades are coming together. Turn and pivot your back foot. Inhale to your down, to your high lunge. Drop your hands down. Listen to that. Drop your hands down, lift your right foot and rise it up high to the sky. If you can, take your right foot behind your mat. And you have a fallen triangle right there. No, it's a wild thing. Do your wild thing. Whatever it looks like, it's your wild thing, Christmas wild thing. Excellent, come on down. Down dog. Those of you that need to take a resting child pose, those of you that can inhale forward into plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, kneel in, sitting back, hands interlace the other finger in front, and push back here. So we start from this base again. Inhale there, and exhale. Notice the heartbeat, notice the blood flow, notice the heat created in this body today. Release the arm, inhale, take your left leg forward. Raise it there. Tuck your back toes, inhale, rise here. Get yourself ready for an extension. Engage, 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 engage. Lift the back leg and breathe there. Nice deep breaths. Exhale, little standing split here. Lift your back leg. And so, some of you that did need a block, place it here under your right hand and shoulder on the same line. Lift your left arm high to the sky. Pivot, 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 pivot. Use your back foot. Engage it still. And slowly drop yourself down. Take your leg all the way back, so where you came in. Inhale. Arms back up, I know. Don't try to not wobble too much, but if you do, just smile, you know. This is your wobbly body. Drop your back heel down. Interlace your hand with your other finger in front. There. And lean forward inside your leg, inside your leg, inside your leg. And lift your arms up. Nice deep breath. One more breath there. And then slowly release. Press your hands, tuck your back toes, lift your left foot up into the sky. Bend that left knee and go visit placing that left foot down on the ground. Readjust your hand and shoulder here in the front and extend. One thing, breathe. One knee is bent, one leg is long. Exhale down, downward dog. Resting child pose or come on forward to your plank. Lift chest, chin, cobra or up dog. Smile. Exhale and push back to a child pose. Rest your head here for a moment. And then take your arm alongside your feet. And imagine yourself as a little seed. You know, I teach kids yoga. So we do this one pretty often. Just see yourself as a seed. A seed of 2021. And think of some stuff you would like to see grow in that 2021. What is it? Do you want to grow healthy? Do you want to grow creative? Do you want to grow financially safe? What do you want to try to grow there? Grow some love and caring relationship. Plant it there. Name it. We had the solstice on Monday, you know, so everything is in the soil right now, ready to hibernate until spring. But it's still a nice moment to reflect on what it is you really, really want. So reflect on that. And then slowly you let yourself rise. And you step on one foot, you step on the other foot, you stand in the middle of your mat. And you'll find a tree, or find a funky tree first. Hold on to your left leg. I'm mirroring you with both hands. Be like, yeah, you're the beginning of your seed here. Just starting to grow. And then maybe if you find stability, you can bring your foot, bring it as high as you can today. And if you fully fall, and you repeat. And press that foot into the leg quite much. And start with, again, little tiny little seed type of branches. Okay. Then maybe some of you can actually extend your branches and you become whatever great tree you want to be. And breathe there. Yeah, and if balance is like that, kind of tricky, hold it with kindness. One more breath here. Take your hand on the heart. Go visit warrior tree from there. Take your foot all the way up and back. And extend your arm to each side. And maybe you take your leg all the way out and forward again. And you drop down. I know it's a lot of on the ankle. All right, plant your feet, be your seed again. All over. Each toe pressing down. Inhale and rise. Hold on to that knee. Breathe here. Place your foot. And remember, what is it you're aiming for this year, right? 2021, what do you really need? What have you learned in 2020? That can serve you, because it wasn't all bad, let's be honest. There was some pretty good stuff happening in the 2020. Let's check, what is it? Can you grow that more? Can you refine it now that it's not a surprise? Right? Extend your arm, extend yourself, find your tree, your variation of it. And breathe in nicely, inhale. And exhale. And maybe hand at the heart. And all the way forward and back there with your warrior three. Engage that tummy, extend your arm alongside maybe. Come on, reach that foot back. Some of you are like kind of falling so much. And then take your leg out. And down there. Nice. So, see if you can find your block or some things that could do kind of block. It could be a little stool. If you have one of those step stools from children, that can work too. Okay. Go on there. Open your leg as wide as you can, feeling stable. And have your heels by the edge of the mat. So you see I have the front side of the mat here and the back side. I'm on the back side, yeah? Inhaling in there, take your block up or whatever you decided you're going to use. Exhale, try to get your tummy a lot. Push your butt back and extend forward. So it's more Iyengar way of getting into that. And drop your block on the second line of your edge there. And inhale, extend. So technically, if I was in the room with you, I could see that your butt is in line with your feet heel. And that your head is kind of in line with your wrist. Stay there. I'm trying to open the door to somebody that got kicked out. All right. Hi, Leslie. I see you back. I'm glad. Inhaling in there. And exhale, fold forward. Both feet are parallel and maybe a little pigeon toe. Maybe your big toe is in a little. Okay. Exhale and lower down. Once again, those of you that have headstand practice could actually practice headstand here once more. If you want, if you know how to get there. The rest of us just hang on there. Lengthen your arm string. Drop your head a little lower. Maybe some of you can drop your elbows down. Maybe some of you have your elbows on your block. That's why it's there. And the block has different weight and different height. So, you know. Those of you that also have that ability could have your forehead on the block and your hands reaching way, way, way forward outside your yoga mat. And take a few breaths here, kind of releasing your spine to a very long variation of it. And slowly lift your head. Turn your left foot, which I'm doing here on my right, and take your block with you outside. And this is your opportunity for your triangle. You know, in the winter, there's no way I'm not doing triangle. It feels so nice. It's kind of getting out of the cocoon a little bit. All right, so stay here. Maybe take your hand on your hip, bend your front knee. Take your block with you or without block. Fly forward into a half moon. And again and again, look at your back foot and make sure it's in line with your hip. So I don't care for our foot being so high. I really want some kind of parallel leg to the ground. And you can also look at your belly button once you're there and be like, okay, belly, can you engage a little bit more here? And if all this is happening, great. If you can release the block and extend the arm forward, do it. If today is not the day, don't do it. And maybe some of you crave back bend, and you can grab your back foot and invite here that mellow half moon with a little love. Awesome. Inhale, tall. Exhale, try to go back the same way you came in. With ease and not a big poof, you know. Inhaling there. Take your block all the way up. Notice the difference between the left side of your body and the right side. Just because you just stretch and then push your back back. Extend your head forward. Engage your tummy. Drop your block down. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way down. There's a variation here. Elbows down on the ground. Head on the block. Hands forward. Find whatever you like. Oh, I realized I forgot to do one little twist earlier in the dog. So when you're ready, take your left hand toward your right ankle and extend here. That will make up for the one we didn't do earlier. Look under your right armpit. Inhale in there. And exhale, center. Come on up. Turn your right foot. Take your block by the left foot and invite your triangle. You shouldn't have too much to move the feet here. You could be steady in the feet, not moving them, and invite that triangle. One thing that's kind of nice to look at since you're home is the bottom arm in line with the collarbone and then the top arm in line with all of that. So check your body and be like, am I doing what she's saying? Does it look like I'm doing it? Breathe inhale. Look up only if your neck can handle it. Exhale and down. Take your back hand to your hip if you like to move in this way. Bend your front knee. Take your back leg all the way. And find those variations. I like to start by looking at the foot so I know where it's at. Then I look at the belly so I remember to engage it. Then I look at the arm. And then I ask myself, do I feel steady enough to release the block under my right hand or not? And if it's a day without, I stay here. If it's a day with, I try. And then grab the ankle if you did on the first side. Breathing in here. In and out. Find some peace in that posture. Extend once more. Exhale and slowly let yourself come back. Bring your feet slowly toward one another. Bring your block in front of your mat here. And give your knees a little bend and your back a little piece. So those of you that do Qigong and sing with me, this is it. Take your hand on the lower sacrum and move your hips. We have only one guy in the class, which I'm not surprised. I'm a female teacher. It looks very feminine there, but it is really good pose for men. All right? Really, really, really good. So every lady in the room, please teach your brother and your father to move their hips. It helps with not getting prostate kids over here and healing from it as well. So, hey, that's big shit, right? So breathe that in. Move your hips. It's also good to get pregnant. It's also good to repair after pregnancy. And it's just good in all level. Yeah. Move, bend the knees a little bit. Yep. And you know when you're at the desk again on Monday and you have a few days of sitting, stand up once in a while. Think of me and move your hips. Yeah. That's that. See, you don't need a whole hour yoga class. Awesome. One more in each direction. Release your wrist as well. And So if you did receive my email, I really hope so. I propose the music for Shavasana. I will invite you to play it now in your background over there. I'm going to play it myself here. It usually doesn't sound good on Zoom, so that's kind of why I've been really reluctant to play any music. But anyhow, and then find your way onto your back. Find your way onto your back. I'll play my music there. La. All right. It's an ancient sound music from yoga, so enjoy it. I play it very low, so it shouldn't disturb you. All right, bring your knees down to your chest. And first of all, give yourself a hug, because if you are home alone for this holiday season, this is rough. If you're home alone with just a partner and your whole family is elsewhere, it's tough, yeah? So give yourself that hug, being like, yeah, it's tough, it's a tough year. But yet you have community, and through audio, through mind and memories, you can remember. Take both knees to your right side and open your arm like a flower on each side of you. Do a twist, turn your head, release. We are almost over with our 2020. Oh my gosh, I've never been so happy to see a year. And keep on breathing. And inhale, bring your knees to the chest. And let yourself drop on the other side. To be gentle, we've done walk, we've done core, we've done stretch. Breathe in there. And if you have 5 extra minutes to do a longer Shavasana, I really encourage you to listen all the way until the end of the song. Inhale to center. Have one hand on each knee, and as if you wanted to do some bicycle with your leg here. Massage your lower back like that. Kind of bending one knee to the chest a little and then the other. It's like a bicycle movement with your leg almost. Yeah, that's that. But have your hands on those knees. And I know we didn't do any pigeon and all that, so we're going to do it now. Take your left ankle on top of your right knee, some of you right leg up, some of you right knee bend. And release the hands behind the flesh here. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and switching leg. Actually, don't switch leg right away. Just go back to that bicycle. It feels so nice. Just go back to the bicycle, holding your knees. It's good for your pelvis. Yeah. Then grab your ankle, place it over the knee, and give yourself a straight leg or bend knee. And I've seen some people receive their yoga blocks. I'm proud of you. For the next pose, I would like to do butterfly on the ground there. So you have your feet. You can start with holding your ankle and pressing your feet. And then maybe placing your feet down. So if you own block, you're gonna have one block under each knee. If you don't, it's okay. Just take, readjust my camera so you see me maybe a little better. Here you go. Take your hands and fist just below at the crease of the glute here, and support your groin in that way. Okay, see my arm up getting right there. And let's close the eyes here and be here for a moment, just listening to some music or the sound in your house if you don't have the music playing. When you feel complete with that pose, which might never be, you close your leg and extend your leg. And maybe extend your arm one step. And reaching and let it all go. Let it all go. And you have a blanket. I ask you to take one. This is the time to place it on your hips. This is the time to just give yourself that heaviness, that safety, that security right there on your belly and hips. And let yourself be. And if your music stops, you can play it once more. I want to be mindful of your time. So if you do have time, just take 5 extra minutes, play the music once more, and stay there. Because Shavasana is so, so, so important. But I know some of you took off from your family time, and it's precious too. So, makes the best choice for you to not stress out. Take 3 nice deep breaths in your chest. And maybe 2 more. And with your eyes still closed, check in, like what's important to you right now? If I ask you the question I asked at the beginning of class, what do you want to see grow in 2021? What really matters? What have you learned in 2020? Maybe place an intention, to see that grow. Really bringing your knees to the chest if you decided on moving. Roll yourself to the side and come on up to sit. Turn the computer recording off so you can turn your sound down.